So were you able to maintain your Filipino customs such as food, language?
Oh yes, of course.
And how was that?
Well, every time we had a chance to get together with friends or relatives, we talk in our own dialect. We cook the same food like with what we cook in the Philippines, and we have this tradition wherein before we start eating, we serve a little portion of each of the food to the altar, and we call it atang. That means we are kind of trying to remember the deceased or the parted relatives of us. It's been a tradition that was passed on by our um, old generations also, or
Okay.
past generations.
So obviously you didn't have any, or you did have non-Filipino friends. How was that? How did you maintain that kind of custom?
I have a lot of, not just Filipino friends. I have a lot because my work also entails a lot of patients and relatives that are not Filipinos. So once they're discharged or whatever, they can want to keep in contact with me. And I have met some other uh, people that are of different nationality, like Chinese, Caucasian, Russians.
Okay. So did you maintain any contact with the Philippines?
Yes, before constantly, but now since I really don't have any more immediate family there, just distant relatives, maybe occasionally, like once a month now,
So how did you contact them?
by phone or by letters, and I still go for a visit though every year.
So how frequent? So you said every year?
Hmm.
Okay. Did you ever experience any homesickness? Like since you're in Illinois, did you ever like experience like I miss?
Yeah, I think that is a normal feeling because I'm the only girl in the family, and to be alone in Illinois and being away from my mom and dad, like what I said, and my brothers, it gives you this feeling of being homesick. And there are times that I would just be feeling so sad, but I also made it a point not to cry because I said the only person that can make me strong is myself. And I really have to be strong because I'm alone
Okay.
in that part of the country.
So you said that you visited the Philippines every year. Did you feel like you were obligated to visit, or did you just do it?
No, I just kind of want to see and take some respite from the hard work in America, because here you're always working, and hardly do you have time to relax.
Okay. So what did you miss most about the Philippines?
The food, the freshness of the food, because if you want fresh fruit, you can just get it from the tree, or fresh vegetables, some people grow it in their backyard, or fish, you can have it really alive because they get it very fresh from the fish pond or from the sea.
Okay. So you spent a great deal living in America. Did you ever notice a difference of personality between Filipino Americans and Filipino immigrants?
Filipino Americans, I think most of them, of course, are born here, so they already have different culture. Immigrants are also different because they grew up in the Philippines. They still have that culture, and they are not exposed to the culture of America. So there is still different personalities that you can always see.
Do you feel as if Filipinos in the United States are the same as they are in the Philippines? Like once you move to America, you're a totally different person.
You have always to make an adjustment because being in the Philippines, there you can relax. You don't need to work. lot, I should say. You're not being pushed a lot. And parents are more authoritarian, or they push more on the Filipino kids in the Philippines, because I know for a fact that when I was growing up, my parents would really push me to do this and that, and they get mad, or you know, you don't have much choice in the Philippines. Here in America, Filipino kids, or any Filipinos that were born with Filipino descendant, it's different because they are not used to that. You cannot really force kids here, and there are certain limitations wherein parents can only do so much or tell their kids so much.